and gentlemen, Ricky Owens here bringing you another edition of MCW Flashback Friday. Today we look back at Extreme Anniversary 2016, where it was Mr. Excellence, Brandon Scott, taking on the thoroughbred, Big Sean Studd. Two men looking to climb the rankings and call themselves the #1 contender for the MCW Heavyweight Championship. MCW fans, don't miss out on this or any other action. Hit that subscribe button below and hit the bell to be notified of all of our latest videos right here on the MCW YouTube page.
Yeah. What do you think? Big Sean Studd is looking across the ring thinking about Brandon Scott.
He sees
dinner time,
lunch, everything.
No, I don't even think he sees that much. I think it's maybe my 1/3 of my caloric intake for the day.
Ooh, look at this right here.
Holy God.
A full foot over Brandon Scott right here.
You're a numbers guy.
That is a sight.
Friedel, you're a numbers guy.
Yes.
Where are we ranked here?
Well, I tell you what, hey, I was going to say, he looks at Brandon Scott and he sees a man who is #5 in the rankings.
For the MCW heavyweight title.
That is correct. Sean Scott right now stands at #8, so you got to believe, should he defeat Brandon Scott here tonight, he would leapfrog right over top of him.
So the big man ain't leapfrogging, I hope not.
Well, no, I don't think he's leapfrogging.
But the big man is sitting there looking at a man that is physically not quite of his stature, quite possibly not of his genetic thoroughbred, what would you say, background. Yeah. However, on paper, the man outranks him.
And you got to think, I mean, Brandon Scott is used to the uphill battle, but nothing like this.
Yeah, there's a difference between, what do you call it? Skiing down a double diamond and skiing down a black diamond. And something tells me Brandon Scott, look at him snatching the headlock, though.
I'm very surprised. I can't believe he had to jump to get it, though. I mean, I'm not exactly sure that's the smartest game plan against Sean Studd. You got to stick and move, just like he's doing right there. Getting those shots in. Oh, and he got caught. Thrown across the ring like nothing.
Well, that's going to be a mistake. I'll tell you what, if the big man is thinking that, he is not going to have a decent night. He's going to live to regret it.
Well, I think he's smart enough to know you can't underestimate Brandon Scott. The man held the Rage Television title for almost a year. Almost won the Shamrock Cup in the middle of that title ring.
Almost. You ever seen that movie Apocalypto? They call the guy Almost because he almost finishes the job. He almost gets away. But you know what? At the end of the movie, he comes out on top. And that's what I think is going to happen in the competitive career of Brandon Scott. There's no stopping him.
He's got to defeat this monster.
Yeah, well, first things first.
And that's a smart move right there. Over the top.
All right.
Can't get the big man off his feet, though. Don't let him think about it. Stay on him.
Sean, I don't know how many fights you've been in this lifetime.
None against Sean Studd.
No, when you're...
Oh my God. He almost threw him out of the ring.
Friedel, I mean, when you're staring across the bar, a parking lot, most terrifyingly because it's all legal, the professional wrestling ring, and a man the size of Big Sean Studd. Your life, your career, things that haven't even happened yet, flash before your very eyes.
You think about all those shots that Brandon Scott gave Sean Studd. One shot from Studd put Brandon Scott down. And he hasn't gotten up yet. Oh, and hey, the big man, for nearly 300 pounds, he can move.
He can move. You're right. He can move. He's got some hops.
It's a
He's got some
scary
legs.
combination.
Yes, sir.
And he's got the pedigree behind him. Oh! And he just put all of that weight into Brandon Scott.
He's everything his dad was and more. His father, of course, Big John Studd, Hall of Famer.
Oh, what a side suplex. This might be it.
That is going to be it.
No, Brandon Scott kicking out.
Point is this. He's everything his father, Big John Studd, was and more. Like a super athlete. Where his father was pure, unmitigated, unbridled power, so is he. However, you throw in, like you said, a little bit of agility, quickness, speed, what do you have all of a sudden? One of the most dangerous competitors, not only here in MCW, but in all professional wrestling.
Well, his father grew up in a different time in this industry.
True that.
That speed wasn't as necessary as it is today. This kid's got it. And he's got Brandon Scott in a precarious position right here at Extreme Anniversary.
You know, you're a nice guy, man. Precarious position. Isn't that a sweet way to say Brandon Scott may be screwed in this particular juncture of the matchup?
He hasn't quit yet, Brent.
Well, he hasn't quit yet.
But he could be on the verge of it.
Look, man, the proverbial nice guy. Everybody loves Brandon Scott. The MCW faithful, they love Brandon Scott. Brandon Scott comes to this show, every show, with his own father. You know what I mean? They show up and they turn out for Brandon Scott. But odds are odds, and sometimes you just cannot beat the odds.
Saw jacket there from Brandon Scott. Now coming off of
Barely
the rope.
phased him.
Oh, that wasn't smart. Look at the strength of Stud just planning. And I mean planning. Brandon Scott going for a cover. I think that was more of a coverage to say, I got you anytime I want.
Well, here's the other thing you have to consider, just facts. The big man Stud has yet to leave his feet beyond his own will. Did you hear that?
Oh.
Did you hear that leather across the rib cage?
A straight boot. That's in rib cage.
300 pounds
Yes.
of pressure. Now, that's just 300 pounds of weight. We're not talking about the pressure, the velocity that comes with that. You know the human body can only take so much, Sean, in this crazy thing that we call professional wrestling.
Eventually it breaks.
Eventually it breaks. Something's got to give.
And Stud, went for that elbow. Nobody home.
And again, Stud leaving his feet by his own volition, and that's the only time.
I think Brandon Scott saving his own life here.
Scott needs to get some momentum. He's got to get that mojo going. He's got to do something.
He needs to get off the ring apron.
From that horizontal position?
Yes.
Absolutely. And Sean, you and I don't agree on much out here. But Creedle, I got to tell you,
Yep.
I agree on this, man. I think this may just be too tall of a mountain to climb.
He's trying to fight. I'll give him credit. Coming off the ropes, another clothesline. Sean Stud is still standing there.
In the words of the Dalai Lama, do or do not, there is no try. He likes that discus forearm, doesn't he?
Yeah, but
look, there we go.
Hey, how
That's
do you
the move.
DDT?
First time. First time, big man's off his feet.
Well, he was on a knee, and then he took him down with the DDT. And now Brandon Scott's got to follow it up here.
The name of the game. Keep him down, Scott. Cover. Hook in the near leg.
Oh, not enough. There's still a lot in the big man, I'll tell you.
There's still a lot in the big. There's still a lot in the big man for sure. A lot of fight, a lot of body mass, a lot of pain, and it could be all directed at Brandon Scott.
Brandon Scott going to the top. You don't think he's thinking blockbuster here?
I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know what you think when you fight a guy that big. I don't get in fights. I'm smart.
I think he's going for it, and nobody home. Oh, Brandon Scott took the ultimate chance, and it did not pay off.
That's it. And we've seen this before. We've seen this before, Creedle. He's calling for it. It's that big choke slam, the goozle, followed by the snoozle. You're going to bed, buddy boy.
Oh, big mistake by Brandon Scott is going to cost him here. As we are moments away from the choke slam heard around the world. Look out. Oh, right from behind. Roll up. He's got him. Oh, he got him. I can't believe it.
Winner of this match,
Whoa.
Mr. Excellence, Brandon Scott.
Brandon Scott got the win.